Well, hello and welcome to the first ever episode of DeeTALKS. I'm Mike, and my guest today is our former original bass player, Manu. Yeah, currently living in Klagenfurt, Austria, and he's drummer in the bands DORKATRON and HURRICANE Season. I shit you not. Hey, Manu.
Hi, Mike.
Hey, how's it going, buddy? You're still full on the virus? What's going on?
Kind of. I'm still recovering from the virus. Like my lungs are that big at the moment. So I'm hot.
Like when you were still...
It's hard to breathe right now. Yeah.
Like when you were still smoking.
Smoking and doing a marathon, I guess.
Right on. So no, you're just home all the time, like in lockdown, like you should.
Yeah. I got a very good friend, my couch, and my Netflix account. And that's it, pretty much.
Yeah. So how many rolls of toilet paper did you buy?
You know me.
Yeah, I know you.
None.
Of course. Guys, you gotta know Manu is afraid of buying toilet paper.
It's too embarrassing at the supermarket. No.
Never embarrassing. How can it be?
I don't want to buy toilet paper because everyone thinks, oh, that guy.
Yeah.
He's doing a lot of shit.
Just don't act nervous around it. You know, if you act nervous, they're gonna think you got a shit big right now. That's what they're gonna think. Just be cool with it, you know.
So bottom line, I didn't buy anything.
All right. So how's the band doing, man? How's DORKATRON doing? What's you had a great split record out this year with 7 Years Bad Luck.
Thank you so much.
I really love it. Yeah, like always, you know.
We had a hard time to promote it live. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Like, but what are the
maybe
plans?
it was not the best year for releasing a split album. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, you still got to put your music out there, you know. So, you know, we released a 7-inch also, and you know, couldn't support it with any show, you know.
I was super busy with practicing. We practiced like once.
Like once? Yeah, of course. I mean,
that's it.
That's.
I think we did one practice since the release date. Yes, yeah.
That's crazy because it means that DeeCracks actually practiced more than you guys this year. Because we had this one show in September and we had like 2 practices for it. You know.
I remember the days when I was in the DeeCracks. We only practiced the week before we go on tour.
Yeah.
And you're not going on tour, so why the practice?
Because we didn't play for a fucking year, you know? We were like, can we actually still do this? How is our muscle memory going? And do we have those muscles that actually can remember anything? You know? so you know?
That's it.
Yeah, you know?
But DORKATRON did 2 shows this year.
See?
That's
you're one ahead of us then, you know?
Twice as much.
Yeah, it was a great idea last year to say, hey, let's not, you know, we've played a lot this year. Let's not do shows until March. Well, we didn't say the year, you know, so maybe we'll hit the road again in March 2021 when we came out. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. So, but what are the plans with DORKATRON going forward?
To go to the rehearsal room again. That's the main goal. We wanted to record new stuff in November, which was last month, but it didn't work out. So,
yeah.
And Marco, our former guitar player, you know that guy,
yeah. And
the
also
producer of all the DeeCracks magic.
Yeah, and also a bass player of ours.
Yeah. And also a bass player. We did some was zum Geier hast eine Renovierungsarbeit.
You know, you renovated the studio.
That's it.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to last 4 days, and at the end it was 6 weeks, I guess. So
yeah. Well, I mean, you got 2 left hands and 10 thumbs. You know, it's kind of hard to work it out.
Yeah, he got new equipment. He got a new studio. So, wow, I'm totally looking forward to record.
Yeah. He invited us there already to do a live session to like show off the new place, and we were like, all right, sounds good. Yeah. So no, you don't have any like plans for any shows or so if they can happen or at all. Yeah.
No.
All right.
There were too many disappointments this year. Like you got one show fixed, it's canceled. You got one show fixed, it's canceled.
Yeah. All right.
So
yeah. I mean, we know the struggle,
No plans so far.
Yeah. So Manu, I actually never asked you this. I mean, now you're a drummer, you've been a bass player.
I sit behind the drum kit.
Yeah, well,
the difference.
I didn't say you're a musician. I said you're a drummer.
Now we're talking.
No, I mean, you switched to drums. You've been ever since I knew you. You were playing bass, actually.
Yeah.
Did you play any other instruments before? Did you actually start out with guitar? Like, how did you actually start like making music or start? What got you into this whole mess?
Yeah, 2 records.
Yeah.
Guns N' Roses Use Illusion Part 2.
Yeah.
And Nirvana's Nevermind.
I got both on vinyl back there.
I got them on CD.
yeah, right. With the gum on it still, and like some scratches and whatever.
No, I bought them. They were actually my first records that I bought when I was 10.
Yeah.
And that's when I tried to learn right-handed guitar, no, left-handed guitar because I'm left-handed.
Mm-hmm.
And I started my first band when I was 13, playing bass, right-handed then.
Oh yeah? What was the name of that band? I bet it was a terrific name.
It was Escape.
Escape.
That's it.
Yeah.
A brilliant name for a 13-year-old. So
yeah.
We played a lot of shows, like 15 shows in 3 years. It's a lot.
Yeah. Whoa.
And when I was 17, there was at a party, a friend of mine, and he invited his ex-girlfriend. And that ex-girlfriend was Matt's fiance at that time.
Oh, Simone?
Simone.
Yeah.
And Matthias was there, not knowing anyone. You know that guy.
yeah, of course. That never happened.
And he didn't have his actual voice, right? As he wasn't talking like this.
Yeah, he had my voice still.
A bit higher, I guess.
A little bit higher.
And he gave me a cassette. A cassette.
Yeah.
With the demos of the Bitch Boys.
Yeah.
There was fast punk rock with car parts on it, and he asked me if I would play in his band. I said yes, that's for sure. And that's how I met Matt for the first time.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. For those who don't know,
that was in the year 1999.
Yeah. 98. They recorded the Tired, Lonely, Fucked Up Good record. A band that started out. I'm just explaining this. For those who don't know, like Matthias, Matt was in a band before DeeCracks called the Beatbrats. They had Manu on bass. Chris,
your brother on drums.
My brother on drums. That's true. It was a terrific band. That's how I got to meet Matthias and you also, because through my brother, and Matthias actually, and my brother used to like beat me up and lock me in my closet when I was like 12, and they were like 16 and 18 or whatever. Like Matt's like 6 years.
That's why everybody hates teenagers.
Yeah, that was fun. I just I was just an annoying little kid and just trying to fit in with the big boys. That was fun. Yeah, that was a great fucking band. You guys should all listen to their records if they are somewhere. Actually, I mean, of course.
Maybe
You guys are really
one
young,
or two songs
you know?
on YouTube. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, my brother was like 16 or so when he was recording this record, you know, and Matt was like 18 in the first one. And when you did the EP, and what was it called again? This like long
Revenge
long,
of the Muppet Puppets from Teen Planet.
yeah, you named it.
That's still a great record.
It totally is. It totally is. And Tainted, the second LP was great also, you know. And you guys are just one of the best bands from our hometown, which got me also into all of this. So that's okay. So that's how that's how that happened. That's how you joined the band.
There were three bands, I guess, or two.
Yeah. What do you mean?
The Rotten Rooters and the Beatbrats.
Yeah. I mean, you mean in our hometown?
Yeah.
I mean, there was many cool bands in Klagenfurt back in the day. You know, we had Any Motion. You know, we had Spring and Pine Sticks. Don't forget Spring and Pine Sticks was great too.
Okay, there are more than two bands. There were 10.
Yeah, it was just was a good time for rock and roll still, because there was a lot of young people into it and doing it. You know? Around the year 2000, it was great. You know, that's when I got into it. I was 15 then. You know. And I was just, I was just there going like, yeah, woo! I'm gonna do all you guys' websites, I guess, and I'm gonna be at the shows doing merch, and you know, just trying to, you know, being the annoying little kid, like also, you know, away from home.
You were extremely loud, yes.
Yeah, well, you know, still am, buddy.
Still.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, that was the time when I met you the first time, and
sure, yeah, that was 20 years ago. We
did the Beatbrats for a couple of years till I guess 2002, 2003, or even longer, 2005. But
I think 4 or 5 was when it really started, but it started fading out in 2003 or 2 when my brother was away a lot playing drums for Leftover Crack and with Anti-Maniacs and stuff. Like he was very busy, and you guys. I remember when we started, we started in the summer of 2003. This was my 18th birthday.
That was the year.
2003. Yeah, that's when it was.
Oh,
my 18th birthday, and I just wanted to like play one fucking show as a Ramones cover band, and I asked Matt and whatever, and Marco was actually playing bass in the first show. You joined like the third show in when we actually decided to become a real band.
Because I was jealous.
Yeah, of course you were. I mean,
Matthias got a new band and it sounds awesome. And Mike's in it. And Marcus in it. All my best friends are in this band. Hey, you need a bass player? Sure. Okay,
yeah,
that's when I joined the band.
I mean, well, I didn't even know we were gonna have this band at the beginning. You know, I just wanted to play this one show, and you actually offered us the second show. Remember? Because it was my 18th birthday party. And then the second show, hometown, yeah, because there was some band dropped off in your hometowns, like little festival at this like little lake, and you asked us because you know we just practiced for this one show, like want to play another one for like 150 euros. We're like, fuck yeah, that's 50 euros each. Let's do this.
That much?
Yeah, I remember because I was like, fuck, I just made money. Yeah, I know. That was a big deal. And then was that evening when Matthias was like, let's make this a real band, let's write some own songs, we get this going, and that's when you joined also. That's when it was. And like 2 weeks later we actually played our first show as a four-piece, and we had like I think 6 or 7 songs already. They were all the same.
It's good for us.
Yeah. Whatever. Good times. Yeah. So, what do you remember from the Cretins era? What was your
from the Cretins era?
Whoa. Yeah. Well, I mean, you left right when we changed the name to DeeCracks. Like you left in 2008. So you were there the first like 5 years.
It's on my notes. I left the band at the beginning of 2008. That's
what I said. I mean,
for the first.
I don't need notes for this.
What?
I don't need.
Is anyone hearing me? No. Okay. I need notes for it. Yeah. That was a very tough decision. Like breaking up with a girlfriend that you really love, but you don't know why you are breaking up.
Yeah, well, I mean,
If you remember that night at Johnny's Irish pub.
I totally remember. It was like mid-January 2008, like early 2008. Yeah.
Was because of job issues, and I
Well,
didn't have the balls to keep it going.
I don't know. You said to us, I don't think you said anything about the girl, but you said
Was there a girl involved? No.
No, I don't think so. But you said you're gonna, focus on your job and you want to like finish your university and whatever. And we were like, okay, like if you don't want to do this anymore, it's fine, I mean,
that was tough.
The band should be fun, we remember when Marco left, like,
okay, that was 2008. Let's skip to better years.
Yeah. Because Marco left without saying anything. Remember that? Like he
that asshole.
I mean, we still love him though. I mean, he was just he didn't want to break our hearts and whatever, and he was just, I don't know. He was going through a very, very hard phase at that time. Yeah.
So it was the right thing for him to do.
Yeah, totally, man. I mean,
learned all the recording skills.
Of course, like he moved out to Germany, did all the groundwork for his career that he has now. It's great, I'm gonna have Marco on this show eventually. Also, he's
what's the name of the show again?
It's DeeTALKS.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get these karate moves as emojis in the.
You have some stuff to talk for the next 20 seconds because I'm gonna get another beer.
Oh, I can talk about, well, go get another beer. Be fast.
Okay.
Yeah, so Manu's gonna get a new beer. Yeah, Marco is he actually left the band in 2007 in the summer because he moved out to Germany to pursue his career in like being a recording engineer, like a sound engineer, and he worked at the Principal Studios in Senden, which is near Münster in Germany.
Hello.
Great, and there's Manu back, so I don't have to like talk about Marco anymore. All right, so, but then I mean, we stayed friends and we stuck together like friends do, even though you left the band,
like
glue. Like glue, and so you returned.
I returned.
You were actually in the band quite often. Also, like when you stopped, but then you still went on tour with us to the US in 2009, just a year later, and then
that was the year.
So yeah, our first US tour, 2009, summer of 2009, with Johnny 3. It was a great first experience, like touring overseas.
That I helped out because that's the main goal for every 12-year-old or 13-year-old guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
To tour the US.
Yeah.
But back then, in your dreams, you don't sleep on the floor. You don't sleep on very, very hard floor.
Yeah.
But whoa, that was
remember those nights we slept in a van?
Because of the weasel that night.
No, well, I mean, not that night. But
I slept in the van because of the weasel once.
Yeah. We got fleas on this tour. Do you remember the fleas?
Yeah.
We got fleas from this fucking. It was from
everyone got fleas.
It wasn't a weasel. It was a ferret. The name was Ladyface. Ladyface was the name of this fucking ferret, and it bit Matthias. Remember, like Matt was like, like playing with it, and then it bit Matt, and we actually I don't know who, but somebody like grabbed the ferret and we threw it into the bathtub so it couldn't attack us.
I think it was
anymore.
Casey. I think that was Casey, the toughest guy on tour.
Of course, Mental Casey.
But I think that was in the middle of the tour, so we got fleas for like 1.5 weeks.
Oh yeah, and we had the sleeping bags, and every day back in the sleeping bag with the fleas in there and stuff.
But that was a mid-20s, so we could handle it.
Sure, living the dream. Living the dream. We finally made it to the USA. Let's get some US fleas.
That was really good.
Yeah.
But I loved it. That's the first US tour. That was
that was great. You were part of it. You were on many firsts with us. You joined us for Russia and Japan the first time, and we did some European touring with you.
In Kalle.
And good old Knartite Kalle.
Is Kalle part of the DeeTALKS series?
I think I want to have him on. Yeah, if he dares to be on it, you know, we can have some tour talks about you know.
So Kalle is
how merch went on this show.
Was the tour driver on like 10 tours for you guys?
Yeah.
And is now my guitar player in DORKATRON.
Absolutely, great guy, and he loves
and driver as well. So I can drink all the time.
Yeah, of course.
God bless you, Kalle.
Yeah, Kalle, if you're watching this, I'm gonna have you on also, and then we're gonna talk about all your romances with toll booths all over Europe. Yeah, you'll see. Yeah. So what else do you remember from being in the band? Did you like coming back every once in a while?
You want to hear the greatest moments that I can remember?
Of course. Yeah, I hope I can.
No, it was these milestones for me. It was Monster Zero matches every year.
Yeah. So always a great party. Yeah.
Still good.
Was there any Monster Zero match you didn't throw up?
I'm not sure.
I like that you have to think hard.
But I broken rib at every Monster Zero match.
What? I mean, your own rib?
My own rib, and it was it always happened at the after party, dancing to NoFX.
Of course, that's what you have to do.
Twice because of NoFX. So
I remember
owes me a lot of money.
I could see a jacket flying on many Monster Zero matches, and then it was just you in the pit with like all the Belgian guys that were there.
I loved it.
I loved watching. You know, it was great to watch.
And great moments. There were a lot of it, but Russia and Japan was unique. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
Did you regret being a vegetarian at the time?
Oh fuck yes!
I remember you get the salad and the grilled cheese.
One of the best and greatest farewell gifts for me, because after these 2 tours, I quit for the second time.
Yeah.
I regret it. Especially Russia. What's vegetarian? We got grilled cheese sandwich.
And it was a microwave fucking whatever cheese on a toast, you know, like what was that?
Not a cheese sandwich you imagine.
It was so poor.
A slice of bread, a slice of cheese, and put in a microwave. That's it. That was my food for fucking 2 weeks.
I know. And you had like salad with no dressing and stuff like this. And like, you know, like just quit being a vegetarian for just like little while, you know, just, you know, yeah. It was, you know, those countries, they don't.
Worst time for being a vegetarian.
I mean, Japan was okay, I think, huh? I mean,
it was, but I didn't get any cucumber makis there.
Of course, isn't that the avocado makis is what you?
Oh, avocado makis, yeah.
But that's a Californian dish, really, you know. Yeah, who would have thought? You know, it's all like those.
You want to put soy sauce on your maki? Sure. That's not Japanese style. I know.
Why so much? Yeah.
I remember the egg soup. Whoa! The egg soup that looked like pudding.
I don't remember. Was that in Japan? You say?
That was in Japan.
I don't
Yellow egg soup.
I don't remember, but it was probably great, you know, because everything I ate in Japan was fucking awesome. Always. I mean, I think the worst food I had was pretty good. You know, it's still pretty good. Yeah, man, I miss Japan. You know?
The second time you were in Japan,
Yeah,
with the band,
mm-hmm.
Have you been to this monkey restaurant, monkey butler restaurant?
No, Matthias always wants to go there. I think it's probably a pretty sad sight to see, and I'm not sure if it's still around, but I actually think we looked it up, or Matthias looked it up, and it's kind of outside of Tokyo somewhere, or you know, or we weren't even close. Like would have been like a day trip there or whatever.
It was off. Yeah, it was off the road, like 200 miles between Tokyo and Osaka, I guess.
Oh, maybe that. Yeah, I don't.
That was the that was the time when smartphones are not everyone got smartphones. Not every European guy got a smartphone in his pocket. So Matthias got no smartphone in his pocket.
Yeah.
You got one, and I got one. So.
Yeah, but the
good old times.
Yeah, the good old times. Fuck yeah. Yeah. So Manu, and you also played on almost all the records. No, but you played on a lot of recordings. Like the
Let's see at my notes.
Yeah, let's check your notes, buddy. I remember it was, I mean, the demos that we did in 2004, obviously.
Yeah.
Then the Cretins record, obviously too. Then you weren't on Attention Deficit Disorder, but you recorded everything with us for Beyond Medication and the Windowsill Split and like
Totally Cracked.
This was one recording. Oh, the Totally Cracked, of course. Yeah, you were on this one.
Yeah.
And
I was co-producing your last record.
You totally were not.
Hey, I was there and I was complaining, so I'm co-producing.
You know, we mentioned you in the credits. You know, it's like a thank you. You know, but it's nothing more than that. You didn't produce shit there.
No. But I was told that being there and complaining is co-producing. No, it's not.
It's not.
No, but thanks for having me every time you're in the studio. Cause
well, I mean, there's no chance.
It's fun to hang with you guys.
There's no chance of not having you. Just always show up and like disturb everyone.
It's my rehearsal room.
Well, you know, but we're recording. No, it's always good to have you there. You know, we need the whole team spirit. You know, you're still part of the team. That's it. You know. I mean, Kalle is coming down there. You know, everybody's coming down there because you know we hang out, and this is what we need.
One or two drinks. Yeah.
It's still this band that a bunch of friends, you know, started, and we're gonna go through with this as friends. You know, so
still acting like we're 17.
Yeah.
Which absolutely. Is a good thing.
Absolutely. You know, the drugs and alcohol really help on this.
Bit.
Yeah. Oh man. Hey, so but like looking at all your time with DeeCracks, is there any like your most favorite moment that you had with the band, or with just you being in the band, or with somebody in the band that, you know, I don't know, maybe something funny that happened or anything? Can you think of anything?
Yeah,
like
tons of it. I should have thought it the whole day, but I didn't.
What do your notes say? Did you have any notes for this?
What? No, I didn't. No, I was super busy today. Okay, like when we were at Fest 2012, I guess.
Yeah, Fest 11, 2012. Yeah.
That was brilliant. It was a brilliant weekend.
Yeah.
Or the Monster Zero Mesh 2012 or 13. I'm not sure. I think that was the most intense show that the DeeCracks ever played, that I've ever played, and
yeah,
I think it's on YouTube. And
yeah, the Monster Zero Mesh were always very.
I saw a lot of shows with other bass players, and that Monster Zero show was the most intense show. That's for sure. Good moment. What's the name of the Swiss guy?
Which
Hazu?
Swiss guy? Hazu
Hazu?
from Peacocks.
Yeah.
Hazu.
Was it 2012 or 13? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
One of these 2 years.
Was that just a random mentioning of Hazu, just for your recollection, or was there any story with him?
Got some pieces and they come together, and I think it was that night, that weekend. But there are a lot of great moments. Like, it was in my last year, I guess, when we played with Bad Religion in Vorarlberg.
Oh yeah.
Which was a huge thing for me, for Matthias, and I'm sure for you too.
Yeah, absolutely. That was 2013, and I remember Paul and Hank actually came to the show, and I put them on the guest list as Hank Hollywood and Paul Coyote. I didn't put their real names on there, and then and then they were like, passing out the whole line of people with tickets, going like to this like guest list kind of booth. There was a special booth for guests. They had to like pass all of them and go like so they like said their real name. They're like, I'm sorry guys, you're not on there. And then Hank was like, Hank Hollywood. And they were like, yeah, right, yeah, Paul Coyote. And, they were they didn't like that at all. But I had a blast. I wasn't even there, but just the thought of it makes me happy.
That was a special night. I met Jay Bentley for the first time there.
Yeah.
Jay Bentley, that guy, that backup vocals guy.
Yeah, it was quite cool. I mean, it was great from the guys from Poolby in Vorarlberg in Bregenz to like invite us out there. It was a long summer drive. I remember from Klagenfurt. I think we left.
No, Vienna.
No, I think I was working in Klagenfurt at the time. We took my parents' car because I was working for the Beach Volleyball Grand Slam, which was what I always did in summer.
Oh, were you picking us up in Salzburg?
Maybe we were all meeting in Salzburg, and then we drove there together. Can't really remember. Or you guys just took a trip?
Me neither.
Or I did all the. It came with all the equipment. I don't remember.
What's on my notes?
Yeah. Any last words, man?
Circles. Highlights. Oh fuck! This fly. No. All the best to the greatest punk rock bands ever, the DeeCracks. And that comes from my heart, really.
Fuck you, Manu. Fuck you.
No. I'm really honest. I'm not American. So it's one of the best bands for punk rock music. And I'm so happy to be a part of it.
Well, I mean, you played a memorable part in this, and well, thanks for those words, man. I mean, I love it too. It's, of course, I wouldn't be doing it if I wouldn't love it,
It's all about this.
I know I don't have tongues.
Just a
Yeah. Well, Manu, thanks for the lovely words. Thanks for being part of this, and I think
that was a very professional start of that series.
I think so too, right? I mean, let's just have a beer and like talk like we always do, just in English this time.
But hang in there, I have to talk to your business stuff.
Yeah. Well, we'll do this after, Well, Manu, thanks for being here. Thanks everybody for watching this whatever idea of a show that I just had this week. And if you like this, if you want to see more of it, or if you have any comments about it, anything you would like to see here, whatever.
Give me a second.
Well, we'll give Manu a second. If you have anything you wanna have on this show, or if you like it or don't like it, hit the comment section and write me something in there. What's up, Manu?
Couldn't find the first demo.
Yeah, right on, Manu. Thanks for coming prepared. See you next time.
Bye-bye.